What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are back on my favorite website, and if you're new here, that website is stake.us. The reason it's my favorite website, well, you already know, because we make a lot of money on there and we have fun doing it. This week's videos, I'm showing you guys strategies that use a small divider where you make fast 20% profit of your balance very quickly and efficiently and move on to the next day. So that is the goal of this week's videos. So in today's video, we're going to be doing something along the lines of that. But before we get into that, I want to tell you guys, if you're new to Stake or stake.us, don't forget to sign up and use my code FAST and claim your 25 Stake Cash offer and 250,000 gold coins in your email within the first 24 hours. That also will unlock benefits for your weekly, monthly, and daily bonuses when you use that code FAST when you sign up. So don't forget to do that if you're new and you want to try some of this stuff on your own. Let's get into it. In today's video, we are going to be on Plinko. I know it's a very controversial kind of game because it's more or less kind of hard to say there's strategy on Plinko, but I have a few strategies that I think will work pretty well on Plinko, and I think it's going to be fun to try them out with you guys and see what happens. The goal is to make 20% of our balance. I think we're at $1,400 in our balance for today's video, and so the goal is to try to make some money on that. So let's go do that and get into it now. Alrighty, hopping over here into Plinko, and what you want to do before you do anything else is you want to go to low risk, and we are going to start with a wager of $100. The goal is to hit a 2x multiplier, so we need to make roughly 300-ish dollars, 325 or something like that, to get 20% of our balance as profit, and that is the kind of the goal, and to do it very fast. So let's drop the first ball, which is a $100 Plinko ball, and see what happens for us. And just like that, we just lost $50. So when you lose that, then you have to, the loss amount that you lost, you're going to increase that. So now we're going to bet 150. Since we just lost $50, we're adding $50 to our bet amount, and we're dropping another ball. This strategy is very simple. All you need is one hit and you are in big profit. Alrighty, so since we did just make that profit, we are going to drop another ball. Alrighty, and that was a 1-to-1. So when you hit that 1x multiplier, what I like to do is I like to take away half of what we added. So we added $50 to our starting wager. So now we will do 125 as a bet amount. This is also a good way to quickly wager some money if you're into that kind of thing, to grow your VIP level. And we got another 1x, so now we're just going to drop another 25, and now we're just going to bet the $100 once again. And basically we're hoping for triggering that 2x multiplier at least. Hopefully that happens very soon for us. All right, and we just lost another $50. So now we will bet 150 once again. Come on, 16x would be insane. All right, this time we are not going to drop the amount. We're just going to keep betting 150 until something good happens. And like I said, these are supposed to be very quick strategies to make some quick profit very quickly and efficiently. And typically this works a little bit better than it is right now for us, but we're just going to keep going for it and see what happens. Okay, and we keep getting the 1x. As you guys can see, this time I am not taking away anything from our balance amount. We are just going the full amount of the 150. And if we do end up losing half of it, we will add $75 to that 150, which would mean we're betting 225. I know it seems risky, but trust me, guys, when you do get that hit, it will be worth it. It will be so worth it. Come on, stay there. Stay there. Okay, look at that. Slowly getting there. Come on, 2x or something good. Don't do a 0.5. Don't do it. Don't do it, okay? Yeah, the goal is to make 20% profit, which is around $300. That's what we're striving for right now. I don't think we're too far away. We're $40 down. All we need is just one hit. One hit, and we are in the clear. Come on. Oh. Want it to stay there. All right. Little by little. Little by Little. Look at that, guys. Little by little, we are $10 shy from breaking even, and now we just need to hit a 2x. A 9x would be amazing. All right, so we just lost again. So we lost $75. So what we're going to do is 225. That is the new bet amount, and we're going to keep betting. Hopefully we don't hit another 0.5, because that can happen where you get multiple 0.5s in a row, and hopefully that doesn't happen to us right now. We're going to keep betting this 225 and seeing what happens here. Come on, 9x. 9x. Okay, 1.4. We're back at a profit. So now what you want to do is you go back down to 100. You're using a divider of 10 for this strategy, meaning if you're using a balance of $100, you would be betting $1. I mean $10. So you're dividing your balance by 10 to figure out your base wager for this strategy. Right, we just lost $50. So now we will add 50 to that and go from there. I believe our graph is not fully displaying the correct results. I'm just paying attention to our balance. Oh, come on, stay there. Yeah, our graph is not working, guys, just FYI. We started with 1,417, so, and we're at 1,479. Now we will go back to 100 since that's at a profit, and we will now continue to bet 100. And we're wagering quite a bit this way, just FYI. Now we're at 1,499, so 1,500. I think we need to be at like 1,725 in order to make the 20% profit. So now we're gonna add add $50 to our base wager, which you're adding the amount you lose. So since we lost $50 on that one, we add that amount. Okay, we lost another 50, so now we will go to 25. Okay, and now we will add, and now we won't add anything. We're just going to stay on that 225 wager until something great happens. We were at 1,479, I believe. That's where we were at the peak. Hopefully this does not trigger 8.5. Okay. So we were at 1,480 basically. And this strategy can go very, very quickly, guys. But as you guys can see, we're wagering a lot of money. We're not losing too much. Okay, we did just lose that one. We lost 112.50. So we need to be at 337.5. This is getting exciting, guys. I know it seems like a lot, but all we need is that 2x hit and we will make our profit that we're aiming for. If we do hit that 0.5, that will be disappointing. I don't even want to say anything about it. Come on, baby. Okay, we are still not at a profit. One more, and we will be. That 9x would be insane. Whew, that was close. Come on. 1,408, and I think we were at 1,480 at the peak, so hopefully that happens. Do not do the 0.5. Oh my gosh, you did the 0.5. Okay, so we lost half of this, so that's going to be 150 plus 150. So we'll just call this 450 just so it's easier to do the math later on, okay? All we need is just that 2x hit right now, and we will be exactly where we need to be. Come on, baby. Come on. This was supposed to be a quick educational strategy to show you guys how to make that quick profit, and so far, it's not going the way I want it to. But was not doing this before the video. Maybe because I did it too much before filming. Who knows? But I always like to make sure the strategy works before one final time before I start filming. And this one's not been working. All right, so 450. This is going to be basically our last wager. Plus, divided by 2 is 225, 675. 675 is what we're betting. That is terrifying, guys. I'm going to tell you that right now. Absolutely freaking terrifying. Please, 9x right now. If we lose this, guys, I'm just going to call it. Maybe I did this too much before filming. All right, we're closer. Oh, please, stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there. Okay, we're close, we're close. Come on, just one 2x, please. Come on. Stay there, stay there. All right. Oh, shoot, guys, I needed to reset. We were at 1,487. That's our highest point. Guys, I hope I didn't just make a mistake. And I did not. 1,554. So now we go back to 100 and keep going. You could do this on instant play. It goes a little bit faster. I like to watch the ball drop, especially when you're betting these absurd amounts. But that's just my advice for you guys. All right, so 1,574. We need to be at around 1,750. So at this point, you just keep dropping the balls and at the $100 wager amount until that happens. Now that happened, we add 150. We add 50. And now we're at 150. I hope you guys are getting that concept. Don't pay attention to my graph. Matter of fact, I'll exit out. There's no point to even have it open because it's not serving a purpose. It's not doing what it's supposed to. And that does happen sometimes where the graph just kind of glitches out, which is totally okay. But it's really not doing anything of importance for us right now. Okay, just stick to that 150. Like I said, guys, this is supposed to be a pretty quick strategy and usually is. So now we'll go to 225. 225. Let's go for it. It's just not really doing what it needs to do right now. It's kind of throwing those 0.5s out quite a bit, like I just said. We'll go to 340 just to make it a little easier to do the math when we need to divide. Come on, baby. 9x. 9x, man, guys, you don't understand how good it feels to hit one of those big multis. It feels so great. We're wagering a crap ton of money. Oh my gosh, we just lost again. 340, that's going to be 150 plus 20, 170. I believe that's 510. Right? 510. Did I do my math right? I think so. Don't do it. Don't freaking. All right. Come on. We're almost there. It's supposed to be a quick strategy. Please just have this be a profitable video. I beg of you. I beg of you. The 1x is good, guys. It just means you get your money back. But at the same time, you get the credit of that wager amount. That helps bring up your VIP level. And if you know about that VIP level, still very important. So it's basically a good way to wager some money. All right, we're coming back a little bit. We just need at least another one of those, maybe two. But we need something. I think we were 1,580 the most. That was the highest point. So I might just call it there once we get there, honestly. Oh my gosh. It's going to be 765. Right? Yeah. 765. This is our highest wager yet. If we could hit a 9x on this amount, guys, you don't even understand how happy I would be. That's how you make a lot of money. Come on. If we could, it's acting a lot more difficult than it did before we started filming. I will say that. It was not doing any of this when before I turned the camera on. So I do want to mention that this is being a little more difficult, but that's expected. Anytime I turn on the camera, the strategies just seem to tighten up. I don't know why, but that's just the way the world works. And yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Let's see. Come on. One time, 2x, yo. Okay, we're almost at our highest point. If we could just land this one into like a 1.1, I think we'll be at our highest point. Oh, thank goodness. Let's see. Come on, stay there, stay there. Okay, 1.1, we're at our highest point. And so what you would do now is you would go back down to 100 and you would start over. So we could do that. I knew I should have called it there. All right, we lost, so we'll go to 150. So basically what you lose is what you add to your current wager amount. That's how this strategy works. All right, well, we're back. I'm going to call it here, guys. I think it's a sign. I'm not going to keep pushing it at this point. I think we did okay, so I think I'm just going to call it here. Thanks again for clicking on the video and watching to this point in the video. I really appreciate it. If you're new to Stake and want to try these strategies, go ahead and hit on settings, offers, and for the welcome offer, put in the code FAST. This will instantly activate monthly and weekly rewards, as well as enter you into Stake's VIP program and get you a bonus of $25 Stake cash with 250,000 gold coins. After you verify your email, you can claim your bonus. Also, if you're new to the channel and you have suggestions for videos, don't forget to comment on what you want to see. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, share the video around. Let's grow this community, and also subscribe so you don't miss future videos. I really appreciate that, and check out our Discord in the description, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.